This is the story about Mad Chopper. His name was Lawrence Singleton. Lawrence was born in 1927 in Florida. There's not really much of his childhood. Hello everyone, welcome to Detective's YouTube channel where we talk about true crimes. So let's get into this case. In September of 1978, a girl called Mary Vincent was hitchhiking. It was said she was trying to get to her grandmother's house. So while Mary was hitchhiking, Lawrence pulled up next to her in the blue van and offered her a ride. Despite the fact that her destination was way out of his way, it was said that she was hitchhiking alongside with other women going to different places, and apparently they were like, "Don't get in the car, he seems like kind of creepy." But she wouldn't make the mistake of her life not listening to those women. Mary did not sense at all that she was in danger, and it was quite a long drive, so she started to doze off. But when she awoke, she realized he had missed a really important turn, so she was freaked out. And she was like, "No, turn around." And then Lawrence played it cool. He was like, "Yeah, so sorry, that was honestly mistake. We will turn around." Eventually, Lawrence stopped the car and he's like, "I got to take the west." And they are like in the middle of nowhere, and so she gets out of the car to stretch her legs, and she realized that her shoelaces are undone. And as she reached down to tie her shoelaces, Lawrence came up behind her and hit her in the head with a hammer. She was in shock and probably a bit dazed, and he forced her to consume alcohol, and he proceeded to drive to a nearby canyon where he grossly assaulted her. After he had attacked her, he realized, like, "She's seen my face, I have to kill her." Instead of going for a hard or major alternative, he started hacking her arms with the hatchet. He then proceeded to throw Mary down the canyon with her arms almost fully detached from her body. He was hoping that she would bleed out or just die down there. He left the poor girl for dead. It was said during all of this, she was fully aware of her surroundings. She was just lying there with her arms hanging off. She had no clothes on and she was covered in blood. Mary was not in a good condition, but something in her told her to fight for her life, and she did it. She would eventually get into her feet and find her way out of canyon. She then found a road and just walked along the road until she found someone. She actually tried to flag down a car, and they just drove past her out of fear. The poor girl. But luckily, it won't be long until two women found her. They wrapped her in towels and got her the help she needed. Soon after, she would talk to police, and composed sketch was made. It didn't take long before Lawrence's neighbor recognized it and called him in. Obviously, he was arrested and taken to court, but he was only given 40-year-old. The judge said if it was up to him, he would have gotten life for what he did. He only got 14 years, but also he was released from the jail in 8 years because his good behavior. Mary was living a good life. So this is the horrifying story of Mad Chopper. If you like to know about more cases like this, please subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.